Lindsay! Sasha, we love you. Miguel, ready. Alexis, what you wearing? Kristen, you about to be my favorite. Tree, no. Sasha, why are you so uncomfortable? Ben is worried. Morgan is embarrassed by this. Nate be on his phone. Do the experts think that she's a nerd? I don't want it. Did Ben just say gay? Oh my lord. That's bad advice. Explain yourself, Mick. Get it out of here. What we gonna do with this man? I told you Justin need. Jim, I appreciate Sasha for this intermittent fasting. What's wrong with me? This is weird. What up, Mavs fam, and welcome back to another episode of From Rizzo with Love with me, your girl Rizzo in all her glory. Welcome back to this season 15 episode 6 review part 1. If you are new here, thank you for joining this little community that we have. We are very engaging, we are very respectful, we are very funny. Stick with us. Oh, and we are very real. Make sure you stick around to the end of the video where I will be asking a question so that you all can engage with me in the comments. And make sure you hit that subscribe button at the end so you know when this next video will air. I do drop these into 2 parts. Part 1 will include the first half of the episode where I watch and I recap. Part 2 will include the second half where I do the same. I do not do a post-show recap. I do a live watch and see what happens, how I feel recap. So you can feel the same emotions that I felt or feel during this episode. If you are returning, welcome back, y'all. Thank you so much to everyone who has joined me just for this season. Super excited to have you here and super excited to keep you here. I will be maybe kind of sort of expanding into other shows, so please check out my other videos if you are interested in all things reality TV. I've got some things coming up, so I'm super excited to share those with you. And if you'd like to follow me on all socials, I am From Rizzo with Love on Instagram and Rizzo with Love on Twitter. We live tweet most of the shows. It is the summer, so I'll be outside, hence the workout here. But do stick with me. Super excited to have you here. Super excited to figure out what the hell happened with Mitch and Kristen, because I'm not feeling that. How you like somebody after you told them they didn't like you and you like how they reacted to it. And then Sasha and Nate, not too sure about y'all, but we gonna see. All right, y'all. Let's get to it. Mitch and Kristen, they have sex, didn't they? Where do we go from here? Let's get up and chat sounds like, yeah, let's get up and end this. Okay, maybe not. So they haven't had sex. But he tried to push up on her, didn't he? See? He tried to push up on her. I knew it. What's wrong with men? Explain yourself, Mitch. I'm a guy. I have hormones and desires. Mitch, you had hormones and desires before you told her you weren't physically attracted to her either. What has changed now? Something has changed. I told y'all before I liked Kristen. Even from the first episode, I felt like she knew who she was. She knew what she wanted. She understood her faults and she understood the faults of others. You know, like as it related to her in love. And she knew that she was worthy of this love. So when Mitch comes back to try to throw her a bone, she's like, nah, fam. I need the whole plate. You ain't just gonna give this to me and I'm gonna settle for this. You need to love and appreciate me, and you need to say things to me that show me that you appreciate me. You're not just gonna get this because I want this marriage to work after you've just shit on my life. No. Come on, the only pressure I am gonna put on you. Hold this man accountable. Make him step up. Kristen, you about to be my favorite. 6 episodes in. Yo, Kristen's setting this shit up early. She said, look, let me just tell you right now. If we don't have sex and you don't tell me you love me by decision day, I'm gonna say no. We gonna get a divorce. Put it out there. Kristen, put it out there. What is that in my background? Oh, that's a box. That's a box of shit I haven't unpacked. Stasha and Nate still spooning. Stasha, why you so uncomfortable? Why you lack so much confidence? Every time she wakes up in the morning without makeup, she always covers her face. Stasha, you pretty, stop it. Dr. Pepper with this hair in. How many drinks does it take to get Justin drunk? You know, it take me about 2 in a shot. Justin needs a lot to get drunk, right? I would think. Alexis, what you wearing? What this little satin jasmine number you got on? What is this? See, this the second time these girls got gypped. 1, no strippers. 2, no tequila tasting. Look at this. Acentro. I love that the guys were all with this. Also, tequila tasting, I'll be Justin threw that shit. What we gonna do with this man? Justin, again. She is like not comparing and she's trying not to bring the group down. Just so self-aware, so aware of others. Oh my, I can't believe this. Kristen is gonna be my bestie. The sorority girl. This is why I love reality TV. Ain't no way in nobody's hell. If me and Kristen came across each other in the street, at work, all of that, we would have, maybe at work, I don't know. Because that's like a forced environment. It makes you interact with people and fake like you like them. But like, then I would have wound up really liking Kristen. Huh. Would I have given her a chance like I have here? It's amazing. All right, go back to this. Kristen, we don't give a shit. Talk about your shit. Oh, Lord. They got Nate being the one to start and lead all the questions. I feel like they would say, who's going to lead this? And he said, oh, me. I'll do it. I'll sign up to be the life of the party. Yeah, me. Walking around naked. Okay. Nate just said, this man gets with. Oh, my Lord. Justin, you know, some women don't like sensitive men. Miguel. That's true. I understand the Morgan and Alexis comparison, but I do not understand the Ben and the Justin comparison. The only thing I think that's similar about them in terms of, you know, their demeanor is that they wait in the wings and they're a little more soft-spoken. Let me say that because Justin talks a lot. Ben doesn't do as much. But Ben is, you know, around his boys, Ben like a little Nate over here. So let's not get it twisted. Ben is just quiet until ready. He trying to get the shit going, Morgan. Perfect example. My friends told me she a certified freak. Ben is like, yes. Justin would be like, yes. Nate wearing white pants again. He said, I gotta work on my hip thrust. I hate people. You can't have a 10-minute session the first time. Your first time cannot be a quickie, can it? No, it can't. A slow-mo for Ben taking his shirt off. Lindsay! They're having sex already? Oh, it did. Miguel ready. Like a little religious Lindy, busting it open early. It was natural. Miguel was unnatural. He was trying to just get it by any means. What if Miguel tells the guys, look, it wasn't really my style, but I'm okay with mediocre sex. Listen, if you don't tell your boys that you felt one with the universe after having sex with me, I don't want it. I don't want it. Empowered to divine. I'm over here getting tired and hungry. That's what I get after you getting divine, empowered, one with the universe. Miguel is like, no, tell me more. Why do you say that getting physical is the wrong thing to do? Because when you say that in this group, and I just told you I got physical, now you're talking about me indirectly. So tell me more. Miguel thinks that they are having sex. Okay, so Kristen isn't telling the ladies what it is that he's missing. What he said he was missing is the physical attraction. That's a key component to the fact that he then jumped on her to be physical. I understand her not wanting to say this. She also doesn't want to paint her husband in a bad light. Okay. Oh, she did say not attracted to her. It's crazy. This man was attracted to the way in which she handled his insult. And he wanted to get down. I don't know if this was a sympathy fuck that he was trying to give or what was going on in his brain. My God. That's a little toxic. You know what? He thought she was basic, the little sorority. Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? But to hear her have a voice and to actually express how she feels like a grown mature ass woman is turning him on. And to put him down and say no to sex, even though that's what she wanted, right? She wanted this physical intimacy with her husband. But to say no and pump the brakes is only making him want her even more. This is weird. This is weird. Oh, this is the boat day because Nate got that little short set on. I like this. I like this picnic number. Kill it. Ooh. On and off long distance relationship for 10 years. Whew. Not since 27, sis. Okay, Morgan and Ben. I'm not feeling it for them exactly, right? Like something is off, like they're not quite there. I need them to get, it's because they had the later marriage and honeymoon and we need to see it for them. Let me see it for y'all. Ben said he has a great relationship with his family, so he wanted to marry somebody who has a great relationship with their family. You don't know their situation. Well, we don't know if it's Morgan is the problem or the family is the problem, right? You know? And you see she has a great relationship with her mother. So let's get a little clarity on this before you count her out. Ben is worried. Ben is like, you don't have a relationship with your family and you want to go back to school. I wanted somebody who has a relationship with their family and has a strong bond with their family and who is going to help me be financially free. These two things don't align. Help me understand this. Ben, you're not. Let's give her a chance. Yeah, Ben, you got to give her a chance. One, let her explain, but two, give her a chance. Everybody over here comparing Stasha to Mirla. We need to be looking at Ben over here. It sucks. I had an expectation that the person that I was going to be with was going to be at my same level financially. And because you're not, I don't know how I can deal. Not I was super open. I feel like this man is like super second guessing them right now. On day 2, she said, do you feel like we're not meshed well? What an answer, yo. I feel like on the surface layer, we have a lot in common. Gym, intermittent fasting. Not that being what y'all have in common. Wait, so she has one more course, so she's not a nurse? Or they letting her be a nurse, but still having to finish one course? Wait, so Shorty told him, don't tell anyone, but I still have one more course. Ben had to go and talk to Justin about it. Justin naturally is going to tell his wife everything. Also, we should just assume when you tell your husband stuff, it may get to their wives or vice versa. It may not, but there's a strong possibility it may. So wait, do the experts think that she's a nurse? Is that how they matched her? Did they say that in the vows when like they want to know? Did her title, her occupation say nurse? How many more weeks of this course you got? Also, yes, this did bug Ben. Not because, oh, it's one class, but because he felt like she was lying. But I can understand her point of view because she's like, damn, well, this bugged you this much to go and tell someone else? You didn't show me that this bugged you this much. So now I feel some kind of way that you talking about me behind my back. And now Alexis knows too. Y'all see what I mean when you can't trust these people too early? She thought she was trusting this man, give him everything. And look at this. Now Morgan over here crying. She's embarrassed by it. It's tough because you hear both of their point of views, right? Morgan is embarrassed by this now because not only does she have one class and she's not actually fully a nurse, but now her husband that she thought she was connecting with doesn't like her as much as she thought she did. And she can't trust him as much as she thought she did. And now 2 additional people who are not in this relationship are talking, I don't want to say talking shit, but like now know this about her. And so she's feeling embarrassed. She feels like there's a lack of trust here. She feels alone. Now on Ben's side, you're like, okay, he feels like his wife is lying to him. His wife has lied to other people. Like, wait, this may be a character trait. So maybe I'm not getting what the experts thought they paired me with. Maybe this isn't a perfect match. And he needed to go talk to someone about this. So I get it, but if you had that conversation with your wife where you said, we are not going to talk about this, and you say yes, you can't then go and tell somebody else. If you really feel like you need to speak to someone about it, I would go to her and be like, look, I'm about to go tell Tree. We got to talk this through, I'm going to tell him not to say anything. Now she just feels like people are talking behind her back, including the one who's supposed to have her back. He's trying to apologize now, Morgan. Okay, my 2 faves. Kristen and Alexis are getting together. Like, listen to how Kristen is talking. Ah, beautiful. Look at Alexis. I could have been with Justin 6 months ago, but I looked at his profile. He was too skinny and he looked too nice for me. And look at them now. My superficial way almost made me miss the biggest blessing of my life. And I hope that Mitch looks at you that way. Come on. What we gonna do? 1 or 2 more scenes and then we gonna cut it? No, we got a little bit more to go. Son, you 6'8". You going to the basket every time. Ben, a 6'8" man is guarding you. You gonna have to curry it out. There's no way. You ain't going to nobody. Son, I would just, all day. If I was Justin, just get it out of here. Also, do like to see Justin being a little more active here. Did Ben just say game? You know Ben is putting this on his dating profile if they don't work. Beat a 6'8" man in basketball. Do you trust her? See, like Ben said, she hasn't done anything that would make me like not trust her. But the reason you went to Tree is because you felt like she was lying. Lying means a lack of trust. So, but she did tell you. That's bad advice. That is bad advice from Justin. I think you deserve the perfect wife because I think you're going to be the perfect husband. No. Now you putting that in his brain that everything that he wants, he should be getting. That is not going to be the case. You are not going to get 100% of what you want. Morgan may be, I hate that this is putting eyelashes on the bottom of my eyes. Morgan may be 80% of what you want, 9% of what you want. But that may be okay. You may not need everything you want right now. If she doesn't have stocks or crypto right now, that doesn't mean that she can't build a life with you and have those investments. So don't have this man looking at this like, oh, she isn't perfect, so it's not going to work. Tree, no. Been really listening to this man too. Yeah, we are not check boxes. The good thing about this is that Ben is asking, how do I rebuild your trust? He's not saying, I want to give up because you aren't exactly what I want. He said, okay, how do I rebuild this trust? To me, that is a sign to say, I want to move forward and move along with this and hopefully build from this. But Morgan is just so hurt and embarrassed right now. Really, I think embarrassed more than anything. But she can't see that. Don't
No,
walk
but I'm
away
still
more
here,
than-
like,
Yes, Lindy.
really-
I do want you to understand that I hear what you're saying and I hear how you're feeling. Your feelings are valid. Yeah,
So I
that's the
wanted to
thing.
work,
Is
that's why
Ben
I'm bringing
cares.
it, like,
You know what? Ben, you need to take this back. Tell her you
Back all
can.
around.
I told you Justin needs. Oh yeah, that's a good question because Lindy wasn't there. I appreciate Stasha for this. You know, I don't know why she's crying. It's gonna make me cry. I know why she's crying, but I'm saying I don't know why I'm about to cry. I really appreciate Stasha through this because there are a lot of times as women where we feel the pressure to have sex or like we're in the moment, and so we may just go through the motions but not be 100% there. That's not like rape, but that's not what I'm talking about. But I understand what Stasha is saying. It's like, damn, you know the ones that you regret? That's what it be. Stasha, if Lindy feels comfortable now, you gotta stop, okay?
To keep my partner
There she go.
happy.
Good for you, Lindy, for speaking up. She said, I grew up around so much judgment with sex, so I don't need that from you guys. I need you guys to feel happy for me. This is a great moment, and I need to feel that from my girl.
I'm so happy.
Stasha, we love you. Ooh. Miguel has questioned Nate's authenticity. Okay, so a couple things here. I'm not done with this scene. Couple things though. One, is Lindy bringing this up only because she felt judgment from Stasha that her relationship that she thinks is perfect and is going so well is not going so well? So is she bringing up some shit with Nate to let Stasha know, hey, your shit ain't that great either. Let me tell you. Because Lindy just said, this is a great moment for me. All I need from you guys is support, love, enjoy through these moments. So why would you do the opposite? Okay. The other thing is Nate be on his phone. Nate be on his phone. Damn, y'all. Okay. There was a lot there. My first question is, was Lindy being genuine there and really expressing care for Stasha? Or was she being shady as like a response to what Stasha did? Because Stasha was essentially like, oh, I want to make sure your shit is right. And Lindy was like, nah, my shit is good. It's like, stop talking crap about me. So then she threw it back at Stasha like, oh, you think your shit is good? Well, let me tell you what we've been talking about. The other question is, do you put Ben at fault for what he did? And would you have the reaction that Morgan has? Or maybe I can pose it like, who's at fault here? Is it Morgan for not being truthful? Or is it Ben for going to talk to Tree about this and seemingly breaking that trust? This episode was good. At least this first half was good. Listen, woo! Thank you so much for joining me for Married at First Sight Season 15, Episode 6, Part 1 with me, your girl, Donna Rizzo, aka Rizzo, of From Rizzo with Love. I will be here in the next couple of days with Part 2, so please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And always remember that everything that I have said has been from Rizzo with Love. Bye, guys.